$20.
You wouldn't?
No, I would loan you $20. Hey, y'all take Logan and teach him how to dance. Take a toe, take it easy. Come on, baby, come on, come on. Some of y'all got to get in shape. We can't do the same thing every day. To the black trash can. Yeah, you gonna come give me some love while you walk real fast.
Why don't we break that card? Why don't we
how they know things is the same, just how I knew. We kiss the dude, yeah, blue can do. Yeah, Clipper might come and just go like the statue speaks that they didn't really do. Like Curtis George knew how it gon' move. That puss in the boots, better show the niggas ain't nobody is a fluke.
Okay, now.
Showing people always trying to come with innocence.
What am I do?
I'ma shoot you if you trying to lose your innocence. Niggas talking what they gotta get with it in.
I ain't
done it. People that go from giggling.
I mean the giggling.
They know where we bout to get with this. They talking where they do where we bustin', talking what shit. Back of mine, I done took the signs of how I is. Cross my feet, cause I know where to be, where it is. This ain't no time to go and try it. This is how the people wanted me to keep on styling. I didn't mean to be this goddamn infamous. What they knew about if I didn't go and put on the wig, my mask. Laughing at the act that these people never understood the way that I'm just on the ball like I'm MJ and niggas on the cone with that. I just had to watch the way I put it on my back. What the fuck did they want with how I had to come with red? Everybody had to show me who's the is to get. This is nothing stopping what we doing, what we always did. Had to show them how I'm bought. I didn't mean I bought what they wanna know about the bolts and how I did. Iron Man don't got shit on the kid. It's just easy when they wondering who got the intelligence. Telling people what they wanna play with how I is. Tell that nigga watch out before he gon' get hit. Damn satellites are trying to be my interface. Trying to tell them I don't need a thing, don't need a thing. Now they say I'm a double agent just because I'll give away, yeah, I will give away. Just another way that I can have me a sidekick. Hating on the way that they gon' see the way I hit. Yeah, they said that's how I do my door shit. That's not no motherfucking endorsement. Backward way they didn't watch where we get. Hands moving to some shit that might be poisonous. Only cause when it done touched someone else's fucking lip, it didn't watch the shit that Pandora's box was supposed to. Nah. Fucking with me. Same chat. That was shit when I was saying just how I do. We kiss the dude, yeah, blue can too. Yeah, Clipper might come and just go like the statue speaks that they didn't really do. Like Curtis Doors do, how it gon' go. That puss in the boots, better show the niggas ain't nobody is a fluke. Showing people always tryna come with innocence. I'ma shoot you if you tryna lose your innocence. Niggas all
Whew. So yeah, I'm not into trying to, I know that I elaborated. I've been elaborating for a long time in this hoodie, ha ha ha, wearing St. Clothes. Are you gonna take a shot? Ha. But the joke is really like, I'm not really elaborating, but I'm getting somewhere. We're not elaborating, you know what I'm saying? And it's that bad for the last bar. And that's what corrupt authority is, because they don't care that it's that bad. You still gonna have to drive the road, make sure your license isn't expired. Everybody else can be in the safety that they don't have to think like that. From ETC to this linear, because I keep saying it a lot. But like your mom said, that's your fault. Yeah, I know. Just stop lying. Just, you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody trying to prove my mom's a bad parent. I'm just gonna go, bitch. Like I would do to anybody. You know what I'm saying? It's not me like wanting my mom to feel bad. It's how I talk. And if you wanna, mess with grown folks' business, then you gonna get a bitch, okay? Because I shouldn't have to explain that. What I just, that's how Coach Small was supposed to talk when I keep saying I played every position in football. Like teach him how to, a little joke. Like the last bar I said, you know what I'm saying? That teach him how to dance is a joke about. So it's like, wow. I don't need no one to teach me how to dance. I just do too much. You know what I'm saying? I'm still juggling, but I can still see you. Like I said, that last bar, be here. So the whole point that I'm making though is, wow, colleges can joke like that, and we think I'm trying to prove a momentum commit. No, I'm trying to get my privacy. Yeah, that's how Coach Small was supposed to joke. That's what that momentum commit was. Coach Small was supposed to joke, and it's the whole state's a community. Like I said in the post, what the fuck is comedy? That's how Coach Small was supposed to joke. So yeah, that was like what, a decade ago, right? That was, you talking about something that was a decade. Wow. So is it fine wine? Well, but that was through it. It don't take no goddamn decade to make some good wine. Goddamn. That shit goddamn juicy as shit, ain't it? Like, I don't know, the beginning. Yeah, I think you heard it when he's talking about. Yeah, so that's what jurisdiction means. Yeah, my momentum commits was like that. That's how Chip Kelly was talking to when he was at Oregon. So I finally let the momentum commits get to. I guess I'm just supposed to go to the league. You know what I'm saying? That's why I played that actually. So no, I am not about to elaborate and explain how that makes my mom a bad parent. I'm just gonna be like, bitch, when I can't go on with my life. Because, you know, a kid standing up for themselves, all they need is their parent to say, don't you see my kid standing up for himself? Is not a liar. What the fuck I'm talking about right there. You need your parent against you so it don't work. It's not a question. So, you know, that was a decade ago. Yeah, and you're still going. Bitch. Like, the fuck? Okay, let me say it like this, right? In general, if a kid stands up for themselves, and hold their own, the parent, you know, sometimes them holding their own might gravitate that far. You know what I'm saying? And the parent, you know, all they need is the parent to show, to stand up or witness, if not show. Having jurisdiction, that the parent don't have to show up, but it's still like cookie cuttered like that. In general, it's from, I didn't raise my hand for, like I said, that for the last scenario of this minimum to that maximum understanding or example of a maximum. If we can go further with where it's at, if ET said if ETC is, yeah, that's a bitch ass parent. That's a bitch as a parent. That's a bitch. That's a man. It's not, you know. If a kid if a kid was the minimum and they saw the parent, kid might call their parent a bitch. They would have all rights to. I didn't do it at that level, and it's just that minimum. But we still talking to me like there's not even a minimum. Obviously, it's from being such a pushover to like I said, if it's further, just having jurisdiction. Stacking so much you get stereotype war. Bitch! Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So the whole point that I'm saying, though, is I'm not going to tell y'all what college that is. I know what college it was. Because in the end, that's how it was at school. And I was talking to somebody and it was like, I think I would notice you in my class. You talking about you wasn't popular. Bitch! That's all to all my classmates. It was so older than me. He was like, if I was in the class with... He's like, wow. That's crazy. I was like, and I sat in the front. The teacher told me to go to the back. And I had a damaged eye because he's just like, stack so much you can't stereotype war. But yeah, so like I said, I'm not, the point that I'm saying, ain't nobody trying to go on a debate and do their homework to try to explain what I'll be the bad kid. You know what I'm saying? That's what I did. And if we want to keep just going with it, we keep going with it instead of unraveling the hieroglyphs of the truth or some shit. Because in the end, I'm past my limit to not cuss. That's all I'm saying. And we knew I wasn't a cusser. So, you get what I'm saying? We want to throw that all out the window like I was just faking like I don't want to cuss. So be it. But in the end, everybody has their own threshold to lose. I don't lose my mind, but I'm just saying, for example, this example, to cuss. I feel like they need to cuss, and I'm past my threshold. And in the end, like I said, that's like the beginning. After the party is the after party. You know what I'm saying? Ask for Thursdays. That's just seal that. And I got when the doctor, when my mom was pregnant with me, he saw I don't sleep, so it was easy to think that you can pretzel me or some shit. So that being said, wait a minute. Oh no. But yeah, so just to combine those two understandings. In the end, that's that's a lot of enjoyment that we heard on the field. You know what I'm saying? And they're not playing to that caliber because, it kind of shows like, let's say if we didn't have recess where we, like I keep saying, we was tackling and it was my supervision, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch! You know what I'm saying? Or some shit. That's just a joke with that when I said that. But, like, and I played every position, so now they have some way that they know they're going to play in class of 2013 manhunt game, That, you know what I'm saying? That was proof of, like, the backbone not being on the team. People are not going to eat. They just... The funniest part is, you're just gonna walk fast. Yeah, I'm trying to walk fast out this motherfucking suite. You get what I'm saying? I was trying to walk fast before I got off work from the third city I moved to. You get what I'm saying? I was just trying to like work all these jobs and not walk real fast. Okay? Like, bitch! I'm trying to walk real fast. You get what I'm saying? That's how coaches talk to me. He cadence talked that way, but when I was at school, I did everything right, and they still tried to find something. That's, I love that, because I'm still keep trying to do, this is Diablo. Or you just gonna walk fast. So, yeah, because like I said, the things I'm talking about in my videos are, just to pertain to, I know I've warned people, but I don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? Don't say I didn't. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear that. It's more of I don't want to hear that instead of don't say I didn't. But that's what it sounds like I'm saying, which means I would have heard it. But the point, like I'm saying in general, is there's a lot of people that came out of there to a great school. And then it goes back to Reggie going to linebacker, or us going to UGA. And when he pursued someone, you can see, you can see the opening. You can see the cadence of where my pursuit would be at. In my perspective, obviously, it's only for my eyes to see anyway. But if y'all see it too, actually, it's only for my eyes to see anyway. You get what I'm saying? So, I don't really care. We play dumb about it. So, because it's only for my eyes to see anyway. But yeah, so, that's not an easy feat. But in the end, that's how Coach Small was supposed to talk like, and he didn't want to. You know, that's why I have in the song, without team chemistry, you have nothing. You know what I'm saying? That's like, he was supposed to talk like that, and he didn't want to. That's what he was saying. You can have all the talent in the world, but without team chemistry, you have nothing. Like, he saw everybody was waiting for a player. Like how like I said, that coach was Cadence in college. He got interviewed, so everybody was waiting. And then she said, you need that first, right? You need to talk to me like this is the plan tonight. Like you need me to agree with it, how the whole Georgia is a community, but it then died out that's not real. It's a lost empire or a lost cadence or something. You need that first. Oh yeah, you can have all the talent in the world. Bitch. If that's not what he said, you know what I'm saying? If that's not how he was pertaining it to, then y'all, I did not call him that. So, because like I said, it's not up for me trying to prove nothing. You know what I'm saying? If it walk like a duck, it talk like a duck. You know what I'm saying? It ain't a goose. You know what I'm saying? It ain't it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Even though I did talk to the starting quarterback, knowing I was doing that, and that's why I was saying on this handle and on another handle about I talked to, and he knew, he's like, oh, you're going to start, because it's just like there's no, like, they don't want to. He was like telling me they don't want to say the system failed. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like. And then he's like, he starts skirting like, bitch! You know what I'm saying? Like, so, I take the alkalate. How that sound? I feel like I'm still in high school trying to win a ring. I'm just trying to live my life now. Like how that sound? I thought you wasn't emotional. Be the hidden OC, don't tell DC unless you got weed, like how that sound. And my sister witnessed it all. So pat my sister on the back for walking away instead of going, bitch! What is that? So now it's not if it's real. But in the end, the whole point that I'm saying, though, is Atlanta's Patriots. I'd rather say that than say what state that was. But people probably know. In the end, that's what I mean by neighborhood kid, neighborhood mom vibe. And, like I said, name a neighborhood kid that's respected, stir it all up, and voila, you get what that cadence was. You know what I'm saying? Like, their prestige is respected. Them as an individual living that life 24 hours, no. And so, in that general statement where I stand, like I was explaining in the video about how a neighborhood kid will speak volumes to multiple neighborhoods, and kids will claim to be from certain neighborhoods that way. So, yeah, the point that I'm just trying to illustrate is walk fast. So he said walk real fast or you're going to walk fast. And I said in a song before, it ain't, or not recent, but I didn't put it out. It ain't walking, it's floating, it's floating, it's floating. It ain't walking, it's floating. You know what I'm saying? Instead of bringing up that name again, sound like that name again. No, I'm just gonna So walk fast. I would just take that and run with it, cause that shit, I know what I got from it. No, cause I made a community. Not everybody's past barriers. No, okay. You give your money to try to hit all the bottles down to get a bear. If you don't hit all the bottles down, they're not giving you a bear. Okay. That's where we at with. Do you want to spend more money or do you want to walk away? You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't want to spend no more money, but do. You get what I'm saying, right? So, and Stu don't hit nothing. So, literally, so yeah, I just wanted to go live and then to really call out all my teammates of how lame they was. And the post that I just made, I mean, not just made, but I was talking about in the last video about, like, how am I be just being mean and sound like, no, please don't do that to me as a grown man that wants to stay his self. And the main thing that I've been trying to do since getting confirmed, nobody wants me to play, but it's more of it's a play on joke. Like, it's not up to y'all. Like, as a kid, it's not up to someone to tell you not to play. It's up to my maturity, right? And I was mature, with a skill set like that and maturity like that, it's not up to y'all. Because it was kind of a joke, blah, I'm good. I'm not going to waste my time. And I'm not going to start an argument. And I'm not going to throw a fit. And it's like, oh, so you're not going to throw a fit? Let's do it with the profession. I'm going to do that shit where you getting paid. That's what it feel like to me. I ain't going to lie. It feel like, oh, so you can walk away and not be mad that you didn't do a pickup game? Who do you think you are? Mature. I think I am mature. I'm like, nah. Oh, it hurts that you're not getting paid because we took it further than that. I'm a walk real fast. Okay? You avoid that. I'm militant, so I'm not going to talk that way just for fun. You know what I'm saying? Just because I have an attitude. This is out of hand. It's not that serious. You get what I'm saying? And, that's why I call myself the owner of telepathy, because of that prestige. Obviously, doing that prolific feat gave me a lot of arsenals other people don't have. And because people want to say they kind of have the kids' meal too, the authentic manufacturing of it, or, beneficial of that hard work, it brings the community together in a harsh way that it shows a controlled scenario or control organized rioting, you get what I'm saying, that we play oblivious to the demographics from before 1995, but to 1995 to 2024. You look at that, you see that social media is not adjacent, synchronized, troubleshooted, or calibrated to the same demographics. It's just a kid's meal. Like I said, a play on. Yeah. So the point that I'm making though is, that's why on the handle I talked about what happened at Oregon, and then the refs just need to do his job. That's what I talked about with Army football, and then dudes talking about we trying to keep that black flag mentality. And then when the reporter asked him, "Do you feel more comfortable under center or shotgun?" He was like, "Oh, I don't feel comfortable under the." I forgot how he said. I used to say exactly how he said. I don't feel comfortable under either one. Excuse me, cadet. But yeah, I don't feel comfortable under either one. I just wait for the ball to get hiked to me, and then we're just playing football. That's better. But yeah, and then Dan Lanning saying, the Oregon coach now saying, this is something about real football. You know how it's getting colored, and I was joking kind of like it. It's like, when you like, cause I said I got a street orphanage or something. But when you like, you're around a lot of kids and then you walk in and all the kids tackle you. That's how we're playing it down, belittling it. But the person that they tackle had to be like, oh, I guess that's what I'm doing, right? Oh, I don't feel comfortable under. Yeah, okay. So, but yeah, so I'm walk real fast. That's why you don't feel comfortable. But yeah, so it's good morning. Today's Sunday. Wait, there's some football, right? And riding reverse deck of cards is gonna happen for the time I said that to when I talked about casino surveillance. Before I said casino surveillance, but that was the joke of me showing Las Vegas, because it's like that's like the obvious patent from when Randall Cunningham with the UNLV, and so it looked very funny as a professional, but they had to get they had to get those building blocks of momentum from something to play dumb with that much money that fast. That's crazy. That's very crazy. That a place that you got people in black when you got them make what, $1 million? Yeah, people made $1 million in casinos. We don't got it. It's just an empty. Is moment of silence. It's a main curse. I forgot what I said I was gonna call it. What's the main curse? It's okay. I recorded it. 2 seasons, they won a 28 SOC #1 shadow bugger at it all. They booze big 14. You know me, I know, hey. You understand I'm hungry and anticipate that you don't got the mouth to feed to be on my. The only thing the gay that they wanna understand. You gotta say it. UNV, like in casinos, education there in casinos. Down to Colin Kaepernick, he was doing some dumb shit at Nevada, but he got him to the Super Bowl. I done ride up in the thing, got it back to say, don't play with me, this is no charging, this is how they ganging on me. Oh! So yeah, that's why I was posting on that platform, and they just got the tweaking, because this is how they ganging on me. Everybody that know me, this is just the main. So, yeah, I'm just gonna walk fast. You know what I'm saying? Let's simmer that down on me saying I'm gonna walk. Coaches knew I could go harder, but I went the hardest, and there was hard people. There was speed, there was toughness on the team. You know what I'm saying? Reggie going to UGA and there's people faster than him on the team, and I could have gone harder. It's crazy for. Well, in general, that video I just played, and being that as a teenager, and I'll find why. But you know, that's why the air is out the atmosphere. That type of prowess, people want to kill the monster. So you know, it's a big prestige to, like I said, go through surveillance, tagging, and anything between, like I was writing down in a video about zoning, and not be labeled a monster, get labeled a normal person that's tweaking like he has superpowers, and they'd be echoing that, and I'd be like, I am so modest. How the fuck to be? Fuck it, I'm not modest no more. This is crazy. Like, so you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just walk real fast. And, you know, people that know the football life know the humor that the coaches aren't part of. So it's proof that I had chemistry. I have built-in chemistry before I step on a team. That's the main thing I was trying to get out of that video. The coaches are the coaches, the players are the players. And everybody can be a union, unite, or etc. between. And, you know, I've had, when I was that vibe, I had jobs. You know what I'm saying? You know, the craziest thing is working a place where we're mailing, and then I get, what's the name? I'm not even going to explain it. I'm just keep it that blank. Because that's crazy. Atlantis Patriots. But yeah, so, no, not even gonna lie. I was working the daycare when I was 14, and now these kids are in the league. You know what I'm saying? Like that kid's momentum. So it's a lot of things that I already did the work to, like, introduce. You know how, like, you'll watch a cartoon and it'll be like showing like some cuddly stuff, but it looked like some type of MK Ultra stuff, like the batteries die out and it's showing, like, and then they really, it's like, or the kid is scared, but it's some baby, it's like some don't you cry type of vibe or something. Well, you know, y'all know what I'm saying. Like, it's trying to be like PBS Kids for the kids, but the kids too scared. I didn't get that vibe, so that shit doesn't exist. That I made a whole momentum for kids to know to not trust these teachers directly, and then they have to go home and say their parents don't understand, because that's what happens in school. You know, some people will just alibi that way. They'll still use that like it's a repertoire. But then the parents will see someone is holding them down. Like when I said I went back to my school, and then when I was leaving, they wanted to wave at me. And I was like, no, y'all trash. That's about, Mom showed this is him. And it was like, oh, shit. Then it was like, wait a minute. Saw the picture, then they go into their car. Sometimes they go into their car and they're like, and the day's at the end, and it's like a big horizon from where I used to stay and where I be moving or stuff like that. It's a big horizon that people are too scared of that type of zoning and barriers. And then they saw a picture and they're like, oh, wait a minute. And they're like, nah, don't wave at me. Trash. I wish someone told me to go harder. That's all I was trying to tell them. I wasn't trying to show them shit other than I wish someone told me to go harder, and I didn't want to say it with the wrong demeanor or blatantly come out and then they act like this is some type of educational situation. They still act like that's what it was, because they already knew it was me. They just didn't have it blatantly understood alibi until that parent showed them a picture of me, and then when I'm walking to the car and they open it in the car door, it's like, cuckoo, and they feel safe. Then I go, and then my mom opened the door, cuckoo, and then I opened the door, cuckoo. But I already said, where's my car, mommy? Because the kid was like, oh, I love my mom. And like, he hold his mom down. And he really want to say, my mom loves me. Like, she wouldn't put him in that position. So my mom, cuckoo. And they cuckoo. And I go, cuckoo. And they trying to wave at me. I'm like, no, y'all trash. Because it's like, I guess they remember I walked to school and shit like that. And I was doing that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I walked wherever I wanted to walk. You know what I'm saying? I got locked out of the crib. And I had church. And like I was saying, like how I was born with no ref, and the first time I went to church, they was talking to me, they was rooting for me. And it's just like, captain just captaining. Like I was saying on my other handle with a wrestler. So yeah, nobody ever had that much responsibility. And I'm the youngest. I take it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not complaining. But I do want to be understood. I did it as that feat. I didn't explain having to go to church. And it was just like a teacher would tell me not to raise my hand. Because I always raise my hand or something. Now I'm 29, and it's just like, I guess not a lot of people can have that type of sense of humor at the same time. You get what I'm saying? It'd be like, people said working hard pays off. I make sure people can say that, and they do pay off. But that's not how I wanted to say it anyway. I want to say, I guess people really don't have that sense of humor. But, you know, people are coordinating themselves to how I improvise and the bright idea of saying certain words. But, you know, people don't have that sense of humor or to make the joke about getting told you're doing the right things, and it is the right things, but it still don't work out. But yeah, so so that's why, like I said in my last video, that's why I'm still in these goddamn clothes. And you know, like I said, people don't get the sense of humor or the joke. It's not that serious, you know, to be like, no excuse. Like, that shit, the only thing that irritates me is because what the fuck are you talking about? No excuse. Have you been in a position like that? And then, do you know, I didn't make it so we can say no excuse. It is excuse. You get what I'm saying? Like, and they hate, like, oh, you just, like, the main character, they just, like, what? Bitch, I'm trying to make it no excuse. Trying to make it no excuse. So yeah, it's just like, haha, you didn't make it no excuse. No excuse. No proof of common sense, no proof of intelligence, no proof of thinking. Goddamn, dad, what the fuck you mean no excuse? You know what I'm saying? Because I said I was a competitor, right? Or did the air just say it? Like I see in my videos, some people be thinking about stuff too much and juggling, but the way they think, they can handle what they're juggling. And people, you know, how people try to play and get them off track. because they know they one train-minded, or you know they got a lot they think of and it's too much in general. There's no proof of intelligence, no proof of thinking, no proof of common sense. Dead. But that's a lot of atmosphere to not think. No excuse, right? You're a competitor to not think. No, I'm Detective Webpoolz. What is that? I'm gonna walk real fast. That's what that is. I'm gonna get up out of there. You know what I'm saying? So, that's really the street comedy. Is like, okay, so the second I see opportunity, you know what I'm saying? No excuse. You know what I'm saying? We here. But yeah, so you know, when I got I walked real fast. You know what I'm saying? When I saw ghosts, and you know, I walked real fast. You know what I'm saying? You know, and ghosts still can't. But you know, the point that I'm just trying to illustrate is, you know, that platform didn't make me say this when it's just real intentions and feelings. I can't play dumb about y'all being trash. I gotta talk that way, and you know that platform gonna flag me when I wanna be like, oh, like I wanna be like, oh, Saquon just reverse. I wanna do that too. No excuse. I'm gonna walk fast. And you know, I would have been a fire ass wide receiver. I kid you not. I don't know. Like, I'm not so like, I'm a you have to give me the ball type of player. You get what I'm saying? And then I can catch. So you know, it matters to quarterbacks with in routes. You get what I'm saying? In routes, it matters quarterback with curls, in route or out route. Like, I'm straight up, they have to press me because of in routes and out routes. I'm straight up, if wherever I see the DB ain't, I know where your hands are. Like I said, I don't want to play quarterback. I'm not scared. I'm just saying, I want to moss some people. Like, and then our running back is like the ball's already in my hand, and I'm gonna get the ball to me type of player. So then it's like, wow, okay, quarterback, the ball's already in your hand. And, you know, I'm not selfless. I mean, I said I'm not selfless. Fuck it, I'm not selfless. I'm so cold, I'm not selfless. I'm playing. I'm not selfish. I'm every word in the dictionary. That's why I made that joke. But I'm just saying, like, I would have loved to have been Dan Marino's wide receiver. I would have loved to have been Dan Marino's, Michael Vick's. Michael Vick retired before I made it to the league. Or I think when I was going to get drafted. Or if there was momentum to meet him, I probably could have convinced him. I don't know. I would be any quarterback's wide receiver, but just those two. If I got drafted this year, these kids would love me at wide receiver, but I'm trying to think. There's some 5'9" wide receivers, but they make it look like I would not have a chance because of clout. Like, cause it's like, damn, who's inspiring y'all to play? That is not it, boy. I kid you not. I go get it, goddamn. But I'm so good at jackpot. It's not funny. I'm trying to think. Baker Mayfield. I'll play with Baker Mayfield. I'll play with Baker Mayfield. I'll play with what's his name? I can't think of his name right now. Oh, Aiden. I'll play with Aiden. I don't know. But yeah, I named Aiden. But yeah. But the main thing I don't want to get away from what I was saying in the beginning of the video. In the end, that's my situation, and no one's trying to prove I'm not trying to prove my parents are a bad parent. I'm not trying to say my parents are a bad parent. I'm not disowning her. I never told her she had to be my parent. So that's what the bitch part really comes in. Because I'm very serious about I never told you to be my parent. It's like catching a Pokemon. I was never caught. So it's like, where did she get this authority that I have this atmosphere that if I disrespect her, and I never disrespected her, I'm out of line? Or where's the proof that I was like that? And I just, I'm playing the video not to like win a debate, to enjoy watching videos, the little times I can where I don't play my music back to back or go down memory lane from tapes I drop, and they make so much fucking sense. I would have played with Andrew Luck. I would have played with Sam Bradford. I would have played with I would have been a cold ass wide receiver. It's not even funny. Like, we talking about even if I like have like rerun screens, we're gonna always talk about I made the first person miss. Like, it's like, all right, so I'm doing my job. Like, something's gonna have to give. It's not supposed to be has to make 3 people miss every time. Sometimes it's one person. Why is it always 3 people? He got to make 3 people miss. You know what I'm saying? If we're talking about you know what I'm saying? Because people are like, no one thinks I don't make the first person miss. Nobody in existence. So, it's like, people don't make the first person miss. And then at the same time, you know what I'm saying, sometimes you don't have to make nobody miss. So I have that. You know what I'm saying? and then I always make the, it's crazy. That's like 2,000 yards. Josh Gordon. I'm Josh Gordon. I didn't know that's how it goes. I didn't know that's how it goes. I didn't know, but my yellow mask is on, like, who's Pikachu, like, it goes shatter, you know what to do. But, yeah. Let me see who else I'll play with. I would play with Terrell Pryor. I would play with Joe Flacco. Fuck it, Joe Flacco highlights. I would play with Joe Flacco highlights Joe Flacco on the Brown highlights. I would have played with my name a few. That would have been a cold wide receiver. If we just gave me time to develop instead of this pace, this NFL caliber pace, I would just do, if they gave me pace to keep on that NFL caliber pace, I would just do develop. But if we gave me, I'm just in high school pace, oh yeah. So that's what we was hearing. We was hearing a unity in a community. It's okay to push people that hard. Yeah. So, that would have been a cold wide receiver, goddamn. I kid you not. Why go get the ball? I'm not talking, but all right. So yeah, the point I just wanted to get across was, yeah, no one's on here bashing the parent because she was a single parent. I'm telling her how much I care, and she doesn't care to a point of his cussing, and I don't care if it gets looked at the other way, because that's how much I care. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. So the whole point, as I heard something, right, is, I'm a male, and I never had my hand out, and so it bit me in the ass like it was an ego. But then it's just like, damn, how could you be that type of standard and need your hand out? So, But no, so, the main point that I'm making, though, right, is after the party is the after party theme. You get what I'm saying? So, I shouldn't be given a example like that to be understood, and it's still a baffling situation, but it does give a controlled scenario to what we're gonna see in the games. And I do want more out of this generation of people in college. I'm not gonna lie. And that's what I meant. And that vibe I'm talking about, that's why I could see, it's emotional ball. How players can, it's controlled scenario of seeing people taking plays off. The same way it's like I didn't take plays off. So it's like, and no one has to do it that much. And it's just like what I say in the video, when the doctor saw it, every time it was checked up, damn, this baby doesn't complain about nightmares. And as long as it doesn't look like the vibe is going to call me a bad doctor for not calling it out, I'll let this baby fly or some shit, But the next person that has to take hard hits, don't ridicule them like they got to be that tough, Just that scenario, but that's like the passive version of it, how they take plays off, and it's not ridicule, but they'll ridicule someone else that don't take plays off. You know what I'm saying? And obviously there was the bidding to make sure every child seen is getting outplayed or downplayed because of the gift it is to somebody to appreciate kids being noticed, because it gives some notice to that type of silent recommendation or something to how people take plays off and they downplay it. Excuse me, because in the end, I don't know, like, Travis Hunter should be way colder. He's cold, but, I just don't want him to go to the league. And I'm talking about some riding reverse deck of cards. You know what I'm saying? I want to see, like, because then that means your offensive players, because he can play offense on defense. They might not make him, but he can. Or they might, But if they do, that means he has preset plays. So that's why that's probably why I'm just momentum commits, because I would have went to college and I would have felt it was preset, and then I would have found some way to collect all. You watch my film back, it's like he had to go move up on that play, and it was an incompletion, but it could have been like 4 yards on them. And then it's like, yeah, he had to move up on the play, and boom, stop the play right there. You see the whole crowd screaming. It's like they know he's about to intercept the ball, and he don't know it. He about to read it and go get it. And then, it would have been that type of crowd control zoning safety protocol. And I would have collected all I could, while other people are collecting all they could from plays off. That's what I'm saying. And, the NFL is like that too. And, that's crazy for college and me not make it. But NFL, people they play on what's going on. But yeah, I would have been a cold wide receiver. But yeah, so I just want the whole understanding of being alone. And when I smile that I'm happy to be alone, I don't get this. It's supposed to be like Vanitas, or, a Kingdom Hearts vibe, or, Peter. You know what I'm saying? The way Peter sounds, people might think of, Peter, da-da-da, but it's just, that's what it sounds like when you call me Peter. It's supposed to be that type of fun vibe, and I'm okay with being alone and Detective Webpoolz. But we want to make it look like it's an ego like that instead of I smile through darkness. So people downplay this situation. Like, I was in there talking to myself, right? I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, I'm not saying I'm tired. I'm not saying I can't go run, but I'm not running. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to just hit jumping jacks to prove the atmosphere wrong. And I'm hearing some other shit about what my scenario is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just getting attacked every way. Like, how the fuck is it? Like, I'm not sore. You know what I'm saying? I'm not worn out. The wear and tear hasn't gotten to me, and it's echoing like that in the air. Like, if I don't get down and hit push-ups or jump up and down like I just was showing in the beginning, that shit gonna stay on me, and then it's echoing like the scenario I'm in and trying to break through in videos. And it's like, what? So I'm trying to break through in videos to get rid of that bullshit clout of I'm tired. You know what I'm saying? Like something got to give. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I mean smile through everything. It's just, man, you know what I'm saying? Hey, he's Game Freak 2, he's Darth Vader. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, that's crazy. Like, that is straight up kill the prospect. In every angle we can, right? And it's like, I'm just not down for it or something. So, but yeah, the main point that I want to talk about is, like I was saying in the video, there's only one pirate from the story I was saying, from being a chief, and they don't achieve being a lost king. And chronologically, that story, right, is the right and reverse deck of cards, right and reverse deck of cards. That natural disaster of where right and reverse came from. That mythology understanding, like I explained at the beginning, time on the handle. Yeah, and obviously whatever else the air echoes. So I just wanted to make this video to, like, when I was saying in the last video about the air echoing. And obviously to have a college talk like that and not going to college, fuck y'all high schoolers. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about my classmates, class 2013, because that's crazy. That's like, damn, we did not want to see Zemaine make it. If he made it, we would have shrugged, like, oh, well. But we are proud of ourselves. So, because that's crazy. Like, that's crazy as hell. I have to be okay with getting joked that way, which I am. So I'm not bringing up what college that was. But, you know what I'm saying? And whatever I keep saying, I don't feel like saying it. But committed to my lifestyle that this shit should change in a second. Should change in a motherfucking second. You dig what I'm saying? Should change in a second. But, it's just like, I was just going in that vibe so we can make it understand how dark this shit is. Because if I keep talking like this and showing how hype I am, then we're going to echo it and vibe on me. And, oh, he cocky. Oh, he think it's okay to be like that. Take it serious. You know what I'm saying? So I was like showing, like, let me just stay mellow so we can know I take it serious, even though this talking like this is how I take it serious. People just can't keep up. I'm just juggling, but I can still see you. You know what I'm saying? People hate that shit. But in the end, like I said, it's just how life goes. You know what I'm saying? What militant means, you know? I don't mean to like take connotations or notations from movies, but Cold War Ancient Houdini, you know what I'm saying? That whole understanding, like when they talk about someone that like this is the chief, and then he got like a scar on his cheek or some shit like that, and he has this crazy cultivating, entertaining vibe. My shit isn't entertaining, but I have like a lullaby flow to make it entertaining, because it's very dark. That shit can't be entertaining. You get what I'm saying? It's entertaining for me because I'm just juggling it. I can still see you, and that's what I mean. But nobody wants to be around a dark entity. You get what I'm saying? A gloomy energy. So I keep my energy to myself, and people still think that's the alibi to say why they're not around me. When really, to this video and me talk, or videos I keep saying dark aura, but they didn't really give me that vibe. They just agree. Hey, I was born, and doctors telling me I know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? So, just to brief what I recently keep saying, just to, like I said, I'm not trying to bash nobody. I'm just saying I know what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? I got told multiple times to know what I'm doing, and because people read my gloomy energy, they want to peer pressure me to say I don't know what I'm doing, and then they peer pressure other people to sway the majority rules. And that's the situation what I'm talking about, whether it could change in a second. And guess what? It did not change in a motherfucking second. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So it's just that whole understanding. And who's fighting war? That's why I said there was only one war, the silent war. There's many battles, there's many people going through hospitalizing, you know what I'm saying? But that's just stereotypes of news and clout of what war really is, because in the end, none of them can tell us how gravity works. They might know someone's walking around and it echoes, they can define gravity, but none of them can tell us how gravity works. None of them, because you know what I'm saying? If someone learns how gravity works, they can pick everybody up off their motherfucking feet and drop them like the force be with you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why are we calling that war? You know what I'm saying? We don't call a whole bunch of roaches trying to get into trash war. You know what I'm saying? That's what that looked like. Just saying. I'm gonna walk real fast. So, as long as we stop me walking real fast, I'm sore. That's what I'm saying. I got a gloomy energy, and I'm not gloomy, but it's just, that's what dark war is. It's an aspect. It's not it's kind of control. I don't want to say that word. I was about to say some shit, but control takes control. And they tell people to meditate to be pure. So think about being all the way into the negative by infinity. Oh yeah, you got all the time to meditate unless you're already there. You think what I'm saying? So you go, But yeah, so that it's just that whole understanding that people that are on ground zero and don't even meditate to 1,000 or infinity complain about somebody that's at negative. They think someone negative because they can meditate to -0. They're a problem. They're gonna walk real fast. So yeah, he's Game Freak too. He's Darth Vader. But hey, my whole the whole point that I'm making is I can get out my bed fast as fuck every motherfucking day. Not one day have I not been able to get the fuck out my motherfucking bed fast as shit. But we don't know what making sure people trying to backdoor to some person that makes sure people don't get backdoor means. We don't know. Right? That makes sense, don't it, what I just said? Not one motherfucking time have I not been able to get the fuck out my bed fast as fuck. Not one time. At school they acting like I ain't really Rock Lee. But yeah, so in the end, good morning everybody. Or whatever time they see it. Enjoy life. Because I don't want to add other things that people say. Whenever time you see it, just enjoy life for it. Whatever time you see it. Okay? And just know, I can't even be in a nightmare without a girl thinking I want some pussy.